see.
Yep.
And then the calculations is the station.
I've got so many little buttons out here. You guys remember Wandering Bald Wheelchair Man?
Yeah!
Yeah! Bring him back!
Bring him back. You guys want to do the campaign based on him? And like
Old
why?
Kronos?
Old Kronos. Here you go, Old Kronos. There you go.
What's
Hey everybody, welcome back to the Wayward 7. My name is Will, Forever DM as always. Welcome back. We've got another exciting episode 129.
Yes.
9? Perfect. So we got another exciting episode. We had a pretty big one last time with a bunch of specialty rules, specialty characters, and a lot of stuff going on. Just so the audience know, Khriss is not going to be level 20.
No!
And we'll get into that, but I just wanted to preface that.
What?
And also about the banking inspiration. Here's how it's going to work so that you guys can hold us accountable at a distorted time frame because things come out at different times. But just so that everybody knows, they have taken all their inspiration points. There are 8 total that they are keeping. And they have put them all in a bank. Everybody gets 2, and they will...
2.
Take them out per game before they tell me before. Nobody told me that they wanted one before this game.
Jack did.
Jack did. So Jack has one.
Online banking.
Going through this game. So if they pull that out of nowhere, that's where it's been. It's been in the bank. So, have I explained it close enough? Close enough?
So.
Yeah, you good.
You guys, it's not just involve you guys, okay? But just I like to hand out inspiration.
Inspiration.
Boys.
Hello. Do you know what today is?
No.
Move on. Okay.
Friday.
It's National Plain Yogurt. It is Friday. It's National Plain Yogurt Day.
Oh.
And plain yogurt is like, it's good, but kind of the point of plain yogurt is that you can make it better by adding something. So like, you can watch our videos and like, that's good, and we love that. We appreciate that, but you can make it better.
Yeah.
If you subscribe, you add a little granola into that yogurt.
Yeah.
Turn on that bell, you add some blueberries,
I'm allergic to
and now
almonds.
all of a sudden,
Me too.
you can kill Evan.
What about the honey?
Okay.
that would have
Good,
been my yes and.
good plug. If we haven't released End to Evan by that point, I think this is a good day to do it.
I think so.
Girls.
I like yogurt too. I like adding honey to mine because it's sweet. And what's also really sweet is when he follows on social media.
Aw.
That's
I
really
literally
good. That was
follow him on
sweet.
Instagram and
It's really
TikTok.
too
It's much better than last week.
You literally
Listen,
you took my freaking
I know
hack.
what he gives me.
I'm commenting on what I did last week. I'm commenting on my crimes.
I don't know. Everyone was, you know.
Sure.
Some kids don't learn like that.
You could follow us. We have some pretty sweet content on there.
Yeah,
so.
we do.
All right. Well, thank you. So I think with that being said, let's just, you know what? I don't know what's going on over here now. We're just going to get into the intro.
Do it!
Eclipse. Shadows in the falling light, a fate eclipse pulling me tight. I'm reaching out but slipping away, can't keep gravity at bay. Running out of endless time, falling out of our storyline. Every heartbeat echoes loud in the dust left in the ground. Sun dips low and shadows creep, dreams we swore we tried to keep. But the night calls, pulls me close, through the dark I'm chasing ghosts. A faint eclipse, the final sign, running out of endless time. Running out of endless time, falling out of a storyline. Every heartbeat echoes loud in the dust left in the ground. Sun dips low and shadows creep, dreams we swore we tried to keep. But the night calls, pulls me close, through the dark I'm chasing ghosts. A fake eclipse, the final sign, running out of endless time. Torn between the dusk and dawn, fighting fate as night drags on. One last chance, I hold my breath against the clock, defying death. But the night calls, pulls me close.
We're back.
And we're
So, last time we left off, the party escaping Praras' ambush, thanks to Akal and Khriss. But Khriss and Akal were left alone to deal with her, and with Akal sharing his strength with Khriss for but a moment, they managed to not only hold her back, but nearly defeat her. Despite her resurrecting the memories of past members of her cult, or a cult she was a part of, the Platinum Hand, she was joined by Saint Thras, Oravirus the Immortal, Josard the Iron Will, and Vasha the White Dragon. However, Khriss and Akal prevailed. It was a close one. A bit closer than some people realized, but after the fight, rather after Khriss was nearly done dealing the final blow to Praras, time stopped. A barrier was brought up. And though she was defeated, she escaped. With the help of a familiar opposition, Hiroto Kinzoku.
He's her familiar?
Fair. But, regardless, Praras escaped. And as time resumed, Khriss collapsed to the ground. And Khriss, you feel heavy hands shaking you awake. Boy.
That's a reference of some sort, I feel like.
Yes. You see Akal kneeling over you.
He says, hey, you're finally awake.
Hey you, yeah you.
He sits you up. You did well.
Hold out a fist for a fist bump.
He stands up. Walks over to the edge of the ice plateau.
I like Walter and Jesse.
Crosses his arms.
What you thinking?
You have a lot to do.
Like what?
Finishing what you started.
I did a lot of things. I did not start this.
I believe I share some blame for that.
What does that mean?
He turns around.
Why does it feel like there's still fights?
Because it's intense.
Because they reappear at full health.
Yeah,
No!
Praras was hiding behind the rock. Sorry.
Just kidding. She's listening in.
There's an ice clone.
She's actually a journalist, and she's.
There's a blog.
You have proven yourself worthy of the power that you had. I'm going to let you keep what I have given you.
Thank you.
I'm sorry that you have found yourself in this situation.
I'm okay with it.
That makes one of us.
You're not here.
I know. Sorry.
I would ask that you be careful.
You're a lot nicer than the other call.
That was an older version of me. A version I had tried to forget.
You're a good man, then. You changed a lot. You should be proud of yourself.
Make an insight check.
Seven.
7.
Can you use my inspiration?
Sure.
Sorry, I rolled an 11. Oh. 13. I rolled a 60.
Khriss, you have known Akal through your memories, through your dreams, and this version. It's as if he wants to say something, but
I feel like he can't.
instead he simply says, "Let us rejoin the others."
Okay with that. Quick question now.
He stops.
I'll point to like the tattoo on my hand. Am I still gonna have the nagging dream guy? Akal?
He should not plague you anymore.
That's amazing.
What afflicts you is not shadow. It is remnants of the veil.
Okay.
A temporary thing. It is an affliction I do not wish for you to have. But if it will aid you, you may keep it.
It's kind of cool. It'll be great. So, how did the group? Let's go.
Kind of grabs on the ledge and starts slowly climbing down. So, you guys begin climbing down?
Yep.
All right. The rest of you.
I told you to put Icarus out!
Hey, what's my HP at?
You're full.
Full? Yep. It's just long rest.
Just not rest for the sake of it.
Roll him in the snow! Roll him in the snow!
Yeah.
I already tried that!
You guys have Icarus on the ground, brutalized and beaten, the rune on the back. Aloria kind of clear the way.
Are we back at Akal's?
Yeah.
Okay.
You've made it to the outside. Are you guys going inside for this, or you trying to put snow on the flame, or?
Yeah.
I guess, like-
Wait, can I heal you?
Bring him inside, but then Nistani's gonna go out and grab like
You're
as
not
much
with me.
snow as she can to kind of
Very interesting.
use to.
Yeah.
Use
Yeah.
that?
Go ahead and make a medicine check.
That's a lot.
You actually don't have to do that.
Do I have to do it?
I thought you meant me, and I was like, "What do you mean I don't have to do a medicine check?
Yep.
You just told me."
We'll get to that.
Okay.
That one.
That one.
That's crazy.
Heal a lot. Yeah, that's
Take some inspiration.
Okay. Okay, better. Thank you.
Fair is fair.
Fair. 19.
So, you begin to treat the wounds as you are trying to make sure that the wounds don't get any worse. The flame is just continual and eating away at a constant kind of slow grinding point. But I would say Aloria, at this point, her prayer would come true. Yes, it would. And she will remove curse. So, you watch as the curse fades from Icarus. And Icarus, you awake, face first in the snow. You feel hands pressing down on your back, and then you feel, as they leave, skin peeling off.
You alright, buddy?
Nistani continues to try and like where the skin is.
Yeah.
Trying to like add.
Put snow on there?
No, not snow, not snow. She's trying to bandage it up.
Okay, sure. You just hear, stay still!
You've never looked better.
You've looked worse.
I'm gonna use a
You've
third.
never looked worse.
I'm gonna do third level cure wounds.
We there.
There's only one way up from here. And you can't go anyways.
You heal 25 points.
Yes!
Icarus, as you awaken, up to 25, you feel that there major head trauma has occurred.
All set.
Those of you can see there's a bald spot kind of where his head has been bashed against a rock. You see that
Get more bald.
you see that his wings, many of his feathers have been plucked or cut. Icarus, your flight feathers have been cut. Until you regrow them.
How long does that take?
Well, he has to pick them all out first.
He's got a
Bird
preen.
life.
He does have to preen. You're going to have to pick out all your feathers. And then maybe in a couple long rests you'll be good.
I've always got my disguise cape.
Or perhaps magic can heal it, but...
Can't disguise ugly. I'm joking.
It was a good one.
I'm just
Inspiration.
gonna make him look like a parrot again.
That hurt more than the fire.
Nistani hugs him.
Hey, Laura, just... Are you guys friends?
Yeah, no. Yeah, Gwen hugs him.
Nistani hugs him gently
Yeah, goes like,
I'm gonna show you your friends.
I really didn't want to read your letter.
I already read it.
I read mine.
I really thought it was
Yeah,
gonna
yeah, I've read mine, dog. Not actually.
Yeah, guys, I haven't read it either.
Quinn can't read.
That's not the joke.
And then I guess.
Okay. Should we go back for Khriss?
I don't know how
What
we
happened
can
to
get
Khriss?
back up to.
That feels so
Oh, we need to catch you up.
What?
Khriss
all
is right now
happened?
fighting with Akal, and
Start.
Praras.
Let's start a bit before that.
I jump
when-
up and go to run out the door.
Actually, wait,
Right?
I have a
Yeah, it's.
Wait,
he's
I have a
still
question for you. What happened? How did you get?
What do you remember happening when you exited the cave?
I
And
remember
what's up with
happened
you?
when I
I
exited
point
the cave.
to.
Yeah, where were you?
You got outside, and then everything kind of went dark for a moment, and you. I mean, it's pretty instantaneous. You were there, and now you're here.
I really don't
Just
remember
ready
anything.
to soar.
I'm gonna point to. What's up with? Where'd the mask come from? What's up with you?
Where were you for half of that fight?
Zenith, good question.
I got put in the room, and someone was there previously, obviously, because they trashed the place. So I thought it'd be nice if I just.
Insight
Clean
check.
it up.
Inside
Yeah,
check.
yeah.
Especially because he's wearing a relic.
I would say inside check, sure.
Wait, I
It's
thought
up
it
to
was
you
a
whether
relic.
you believe your fellow players at the table.
I don't believe you. What? No. When have you ever cleaned out of the kindness of your heart?
Wait.
What happened?
Still face down on the floor, like crawling towards the door.
Nastani's gonna
It's
help
like
him.
They were-
Fod 2 crawl.
They were fighting.
Praras was sitting outside.
They were fighting Praras, and you stayed behind to clean up a room.
What happened?
It was technically like 20 seconds.
When?
20
I'm-
seconds of
Well, actually,
fighting
technically, it
Praras.
took no
I'm still
time at all.
staggering to the
You-
door. My
It took
biggest
no time at all.
my main priority right now is getting out to Khriss.
Oh, so
But-
your friends
I would
almost
say
died
Avery's
in
kind of
those
sitting
20
by
seconds.
the door and just kind of. I don't think that's a good idea.
You weren't there for
Alone.
half the fight, and you're wearing
That.
that.
Where did you get that? Nastani never
Are
came
you
back
wearing
with
the mask?
anything.
No.
You don't see a mask.
I
Oh,
thought
no,
you said
crazy.
that you put on the mask.
Maybe I did. Yes, I did.
Yeah, he
That
did.
is actually true.
Fact checking him, he
Oh,
did
okay.
say he was putting it on.
Regardless of the choices that Herb has made, you said Khriss has stayed behind and is currently fighting Praras.
Akal is there.
With a call.
You're in no state to fight.
Khriss is in no state to fight Praras.
And you were
Or
about
Emma.
to die.
And I'll go die again if we have to save Khriss.
Absolutely not.
You're not doing that.
Akal-
Also, you can't
Akal
get to
told
where
us
he is
to
right
run.
now.
So we ran. And
Khriss
should
decided
have
to
run.
fight. He decided to stay.
Gwen, you of all people should know.
Do you
Even
think
when
I
members of our
wanted to?
party make bad decisions that are dangerous for them, we do not just leave them behind to
So
their
you wanted me
consequences.
to leave you to burn in the snow.
I
'Cause
think
that
we all
wasn't
should have
happening
either left
either.
together or stayed together.
Icarus. It
We
would have
had no
happened. It would have been
choice.
worse. Everyone would have died.
To be fair, I do think that everybody was on the same page of leaving except for Khriss. I don't think it was a.
It was not without failed attempt.
And it wasn't. And it was so. Everything happened so fast.
Nastani's gonna stay in here. I will go out and check, and she's gonna.
Fadissa, stay here. I'll go check.
No,
still-
Aloria,
But it's
stay
not-
here.
And Laura says no. She's too hurt.
Vanessa, guard him, and then. And Nastani's gonna go out and just see if she can spot anything.
Sure.
I will. Is there a
Fine.
bed or a couch?
There's 2 stone beds, yeah.
You guys,
I'll
everything was
collapse
happening
onto
so
the bed.
fast.
Yeah?
The Hydra.
Yep. Little head snakes out.
I look up at it.
What? Did I grow a second head or something?
Looks like it.
Oh, this
I'm
guy!
gonna take a long rest.
You gotta start resting.
It's a good idea.
And can I begin to
Fine.
attune to the mask?
You can begin, yeah.
Actually, yeah. Can I try to take? Well, let me preen.
Yeah.
And and then
You can start your rest. Got it. So,
Yeah, I want a long rest too.
those of you staying inside can rest. Are you just going to look outside the house?
Yeah, I'm just trying to scout out and see if I can spot.
Are you going out, or are you just like looking out the door, like walk around the?
I'm walking around the perimeter of the cottage just to
does he
see.
still
Perception
have the aura around it?
Seemingly.
Okay.
So perception.
Ooh, that was good.
I have my
29.
my hood.
Don't see anything.
Guess your roll
come back
wasn't
inside?
high enough.
I have a feeling they're all right.
She's still outside. She's just gonna
Wait
wait
in the
outside.
cold? Got it.
She's fine in the cold.
Khriss. It's a long walk back.
I have my hood like propped up.
Yeah.
Cause we're in the snow or whatever, and like I have the big cape I still have on. It's just like
tattered.
Yeah, it's over my shoulders. Are you doing okay? You look
Akal
rough.
has kind of walked you over to the beaten path, and there you see a deer that has been shot with a bow and arrow and left bloodied in the snow.
Oh no.
He picks up the quiver and the bow, puts it over his shoulder, and then picks up the deer. I was nearby.
Yeah, I see. You're hunting?
Yes.
Yeah, that makes sense. By yourself. How did you know it was us? Why didn't you just stay?
Instinct. As if you were calling out.
There was a bringer.
Stands up. Make a charisma check.
Okay.
Trying to start a conversation.
Mustani's gonna read her book while she's waiting outside the door.
Okay.
With her thumb above her
Anyone
nose.
have
It's one or the other. You're
inspiration?
looking for him or reading.
Okay, she's looking.
Does anyone have inspiration? Got that one.
I didn't pull mine out of the bank.
I already
Yeah,
used-
none of us said we were playing it out of the bag.
Somebody did. Jack has both.
Jack.
Jack has 2 inspirations.
Jack did inspiration. Nah, that's just for Chris. It's not that big.
Is that
Could be a big
so,
lore drop.
Do you want to talk about it or something?
Yeah. I would say your attempts to start conversation are not boding well. Mostly just grunts of acknowledgement.
Can I try again?
What are you
Sorry.
saying?
I feel like there's some connection between us. Not in like a weird way, but like
There's some tension.
I feel like we keep getting paired together by people. When you were frozen in time, the guy was looking over at you and me and just talking randomness. And then Praras Garvey said I was involved on something that I didn't even know I started.
Make a charisma check with advantage.
It's the Iron Man 3.
You're asking,
Almost got a nat 20, but I
you're
got
asking good questions.
It's quite bad.
11.
11.
Better than 1.
Better than 2
It
and
is.
7. Which is what I rolled.
Carrying the deer over her shoulders. I suppose I owe you explanations.
Okay. I mean, you don't really owe me anything.
I owe you more than you know. I was unsure when I first saw you. But you have your mother's eyes. Keeps walking.
What's my mother's name?
You asking?
No.
You tell us.
Yeah, what was her name?
Make another charisma check.
Advantage?
Yep.
Wow, I'm rolling really bad.
Yeah.
Use different
You can-
dice.
You can have one.
Okay, you get it.
There
Jack
you
is
go.
using a banked one for him.
Jack's so
My
cool.
baked inspiration.
Ease.
That's cool. That's better.
Yeah.
18.
Sophia one.
What?
Sophia one.
So
Guess it's in the genes to get weird.
Saphirwin. Saphirwin.
You got that one?
No. Is it
Saphirwin. Saphir one.
Saphir one.
So the name of like the difficulty of spelling each of those names runs in the family.
I was gonna make that joke.
So the
I'm
names
about
of
to-
difficult spellings kind of runs in the family.
Yeah.
Or
So-
dragons.
Do I know who gave me my name? Azores gave me.
Yeah.
And I'm Khriss Tougher.
Technically, you gave yourself the second part of that. He gave you just Chris.
Khriss Tougher is more of a nickname, which makes zero sense in the grand scheme of things.
She wanted to name you Demos.
Wow, that is a lot better than
D,
Chris
like-
with
We know
two
Demos.
S's
Demo-
and a K.
You said D or
Demos.
Dumos?
Demos.
Demos.
Like the planet or the astral body. The moon.
So yes.
Now you gotta change your name now.
Changing my character sheet.
I'm not calling you that.
Never mind. There's an I.
There is an I in there.
DEIMOS.
Desmos.
We know it. I wrote something down.
That's not gonna.
Anyways. So, are you my dad?
Stop. I mean, you guys have been walking, having this conversation. Kind of just looks over his shoulder. Yes.
Okay. Whoa.
There is much to discuss.
There goes one spell slot on the spell book.
Fair.
So now what?
No. We at home. Perhaps a private discussion is in order after you've had some time to think.
Could my friends join along? I feel like they need to hear what's about to happen.
Private discussion with 8 of your closest friends.
They're the only family I really got right now.
Then let us talk on the way. What do you wish to know?
Do you know Azores?
I do.
How do you know?
An acquaintance from the war.
You leave an acquaintance in the care of me.
He was the closest thing I had to someone I trusted. One of the few things that I do not regret.
He's
He
good.
owed me a favor.
He raised me good.
I can tell.
What happened to Mom? Never said that sentence before.
There's a long pause. I loved you, Mother. He stops, puts the deer down, takes out the dagger that you recognize from when he was attending to back in his home. The blade is made of a dragon's tooth. Hands it to you. She wished to be there for you. But she is no longer with us.
What is this?
It is the tooth that I had to kill her with. The wilds are dangerous. Keeps walking, picking up the deer again. She was cursed.
By who?
I do not know.
I think I have an idea.
She had consumed part of an Atolva. She turned and wiped out a village. I did what I had to.
There's nothing much you could have done.
I put her down. she was suffering.
How long ago was this?
21 years ago. You were the last cohesive thing she wished for. I killed your siblings out of fear of what they would become. But her last words to me was, Demos. So I gave you to the sorcerer. Should you become something dangerous, he had a job to do. But I'm glad to see it did not come that way.
I miss him. He's in prison right now.
You have said.
My siblings, how many?
There was a clutch of 9.
Was I the last one?
You were.
Why? Scared of what they become.
Matova, raising the children. Raising children that could have been connected to me would have been too dangerous. To risk 9 of them. But I did take a risk. And here you are.
Anime did sound like a little much.
Keeps walking.
I used to hear stories when I was younger about something up in space called Demos. I'm spaced out back then, and I wish I would listen a little bit more.
The sorcerer who raised you is prone to tell long-winded stories. I do not doubt it.
I don't either. Oh, bro. Sorry. Where are we at right now?
Elaborate.
I was asking Mom.
So,
Like,
what
where
are
are
we?
No,
Where-
where,
yeah.
no, where are we?
I'd say, I mean, you guys have been kind of slowly walking, so I mean, you're about halfway back.
Okay. There's something else I should ask. What's his favorite color? Where did y'all live? Did y'all live here?
We did. We were happy.
Were there more people here?
No,
Or something?
just us. I met your mother a decade or so after I came here. I had no intention of prodigy. I sent you away.
In the woods.
I'm sorry for that. But I do not regret it.
Yeah. Where did you come from?
Make a charisma check with advantage.
14. Come on, man. 10 and a 1. Come on.
Oh.
It's better. I got a 3 and a 1 last time.
10 is better than 1.
Pauses. this point, looks around, sees that you have reached a kind of a large rack of drying corpses. Deer. What do you have?
No, we're just
Is
about
battle
our
map supposed to be on?
No.
We both.
Zoom
Oh,
in.
no. You're finding deer. Chris,
Roll for initiative.
You've
Sorry.
been alone this
I just
whole
saw the
time.
motion out of the corner of my eye.
That's funny. My bad. Oops.
A dragon swoops up, kills both of you.
But you've stopped at
Your
a
mom's
drying
alive.
house of sorts, and Akal steps over to the wooden, homely shack of sorts, and begins to carve into the deer, pulling the skin off, rolling it off, or peeling it off, taking the antlers, putting them into a pile, and just begins to dress down before hanging it to drip. Begins to take the hide, putting it on a rack with others. I come from somewhere far away. Both space and time. Inspiration for calling. I was locked beyond the veil for about 20,000 of your years. And I've had some adjustments to this one. I don't know the exact number I was gone. But when I returned, the world changed. I am the firstborn son of Bahamut, the Platinum Dragon.
Oh.
The mortals of the realm once called me Numos.
I've been waiting for this one. I said the thing.
I am a demigod. Former
So much into
demigod.
one of them.
And you are my son.
Was our mother mortal?
She was a blue dragon.
Yeah.
Hey, buddy.
She laid you.
You were born from her corpse. And it would seem a part of me clung to you. The parts of me I have divested. I came here because I do not wish for this burden anymore. I have done horrible things in my past. And I was not there to protect the world I sought to create. This is a story for another time. Pulls out the bag. He's packing up his stuff, his tools. Steps back outside.
Okay, let's go.
Any more questions?
I feel like he's gonna talk with anyone else.
You can always try. It's up to you.
I don't feel right now.
I don't know if we're gonna get the long rest that we started, but I thought if we do, can I be reading my book as well?
Are you printing or reading your book?
I have to choose. All right, I'm going for
What is more important?
You have to decide whether you're watching.
I'm watching out. I will say, as soon as like she spots Khriss and Akal, she's gonna run towards him.
About 30 so minutes pass. And eventually,
You said it was snowing? Me with the cape still drawn over my head. Slowly like walking, almost strutting. Walking towards the
Stunting on him.
towards the house. I just like kind of keep my head down a little bit. Walking back.
Stunning runs up.
I'm gonna just give him like the biggest hug I can.
You're an idiot.
know.
But you're so brave! And she's gonna kind of like,
He looks different.
she's gonna like pull back to like see if he's like hurt at all. And she's also gonna kind of give a once over a call too.
He looks fine. Both of them do.
Pardon my French, but I kicked her ass.
Pardon my French.
Are you okay?
Yeah.
You look physically okay, but are you? Well, you look different.
More
Let's go.
tattoos.
Let's go.
Everyone's resting. Chris is fine. He's fine.
You guys head back inside?
How's Herb? Did he make it back?
Yes, he did. He's inside. Won't really answer
I bet
questions.
Gwen's fine too.
Everyone's okay.
Okay.
You held her off.
But they got away.
We'll get them.
I almost killed her.
That means we'll get them next time.
And I saw a strange man.
What do you mean you saw a strange?
He had a mustache.
What do you mean?
He was really well dressed. It was really scary.
Are you scared of a well-dressed
You
man?
know who he is, right?
It's
It's up to you whether
good,
Chris knows or
good.
not. Chris could say, oh.
Good luck. You've been
it was the mansion guy.
Kenzoku.
I'm not there, but I want to help.
It was Kenzoku was there.
Pretty sure.
I'm not really surprised by that. I mean, we did know that they were.
He snapped her out of the way. Told me she bit off more than she could chew.
Obviously,
That's
most
a
of them-
compliment.
That was awesome.
You're still here.
And she summoned like echoes of the platinum hand. I think those-
The what?
Is that right?
Hmm?
Platinum hand.
We read about those.
It was just a small. They did not hold on to the originals.
That's.
They seemed very,
Comforting.
I'm guessing, much weaker versions of them, their actual selves.
Have you fought them before?
I am familiar with them.
After everyone is rested.
Especially that Lich dude, he sucked.
After.
Yeah, I have a 5% chance to hit anybody.
That's real.
After everyone is rested, would you be able to help us and give insight maybe on Praras, since you thought or seemed familiar with her before?
Call, who has kind of been walking back, turns over, looking you up and down. Rest first. We will talk after.
Thank you. She walks in.
So, with that, we've all rejoined and everybody can take a long rest.
Yeah.
Lifting trees like a thing or something now.
Lifting structures.
Yeah,
And I can be attuned now.
you can.
Wires, pillars, trees, ice.
I would say, Nastani, before you head back inside, the voice from your hip pipes up. Pardon me. Down here.
Yeah, well, yeah. She lifts him outside.
Mind we have a word before you head back inside?
Wait, who is it?
Sure.
Xanath.
She stays outside.
Do I have the skull?
I have the skull.
Oh.
Oh, it's her. Oh, you
I
mean
wanna
it's
have
up there?
Oh, you want the skull?
Sure. I'll have I mean, we
It's
have
out
two
of frame.
visuals.
Sure. Where are the candles? No.
Xanath!
I can't believe you killed them.
You
What's
don't
wrong
have
with you?
fingers!
I use magic. I hate it.
Nastani,
You don't have lungs. How did you?
might I ask you something?
Yes.
Something seems strange about Herb.
About Herb.
Yes.
There's many things strange about Herb. I think that's a very broad
Well,
thing
I
to
just
say.
noticed a change in his behavior as of late.
I've noticed too.
It concerns me.
Why?
That mask he's wearing. You recognize it?
Do I recognize it? Do I recognize it?
Make an insight check.
29.
You definitely do. It looks familiar. You're not sure where you saw it, or perhaps mock-ups of it.
In the bank.
Yeah.
There's that I saw a drawing of it in your vault.
Yes,
In the private
that's
section.
what I'm getting at.
Sorry. Watched that show
Okay,
recently.
It's an artifact, an ancient one.
Here, you can take this back. I feel weird holding it because I'm looking at you.
I don't understand, but I get the sense that Herb has become distrustful of myself. And I'm concerned as to why. Before he was very eager to approach and learn, and now he's closed off. Would it be too much to ask if you could keep your eye on him? I wouldn't confront him.
Why not?
I'm nervous of what is causing this distance. Perhaps sticking by and gauging reasons might be more beneficial than confrontation immediately.
I might talk to him, but if he's wary of you, I might leave you behind while I talk to him. That might actually pose better.
Well, I think it'd be fine if you just leave me there. People seem to glaze over the fact that I'm here.
We need a bigger Xana sign.
I made it as big as I could.
There's
The whole
a frame.
poster board
Right
is
here in the middle.
It wasn't 2 frames for the first 30 minutes.
That's true.
That's true.
I'm wondering what is corrupting the poor boy. I want you to understand my intentions are pure. I do want to help you as much as I can, and we members of the Kefra are not bad people.
No, I do know that, and I want to help him too. He's my friend.
Our methods are extreme in some cases. We hoard knowledge. I know it can be frowned upon, but you must understand that some knowledge should not be out in the world. Not freely available. You end up with calamities and destruction of cities.
I can't remember properly.
Just like
She doesn't know who Keithbeer really is, correct? Okay.
But Xenos does.
I don't really understand the Kaprov fully. And I feel like I don't get enough answers.
I know.
Is there things you're holding from us?
I'm not holding anything back. Honestly. I've told you that we are secretive, that we hold knowledge by nature, that it is our duty to do so. And I believe that this has formed some distrust with Keithbeer, or Kirani, as the others have called him.
Kirani?
Yes.
Are you saying that Keithbeer is Kirani, Illicar?
They revealed it to us.
And y'all didn't say it to the rest of us? You didn't tell us?
Did not tell, and I, quite honestly, I didn't think it important.
I feel like that's a rather important thing to tell us.
There is a saying within the less knowledge one has, the easier it is to get things done. It is a well-taught thing within the Kefra saying, and I'm sorry. I thought that knowing this would put more distrust between you, because it is a rather large secret, but not one that pertains to stopping what is going on. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have kept it from you.
Thank you for admitting that.
But that being said, I worry. I believe Keithbeer is doing everything in their power to uphold the Kefra.
Oh, so taking the corpse of my grandmother is upholding the Kefra. The former sovereign also upholding the Kefra. That's upholding.
I don't know the reasons.
That's
I can make guesses. Desecrating corpses is not what we taught. But I could see it happening if people are desperate.
That's the former queen of this country. that
I
we are in.
recognize this, but this is bigger than kings and queens.
That was my
I love that
grandmother!
Nations might die. In the grand scheme of things, you almost lost an entire city
We didn't.
because you got lucky. I'm asking you to look past our transgressions. I know it's a big ask.
for the sake of the greater good. This is why the Khriss was made. To make hard choices, to do things that others might not be willing to. And I am sorry it has hurt you, but I need you to understand. If there was another way, I'm sure it would have happened. From what they were saying, they have been awake for hundreds of years. They likely tried every other option. I'm sorry. I know it's a lot.
It is a lot.
We had a noble cause. Whether it was altered, I do not know, but back when I was in charge, we had purpose. And it sounds to me that our order was going strong up until recently.
When you mean recently, how recent?
Well, if they've been dead for a few hundred years, I suppose they've been gone for a few hundred years. And I vanished much longer ago, meaning that they were doing the important things. They were stopping and fighting the good fights.
That mask that Herb has, what does it do?
It appears to be a mask belonging to a member of the Khriss.
You had a mock-up drawing of it in your bank. You should...
I have many drawings, but I do not... I don't think my memory is so foggy.
How would he have gotten it?
That is what I'm getting at. He had to have been given it, or he found some ruins or lockbox at some point, but just to show up with it after he entered the room that only our members typically had access to. It makes me suspicious.
I will not be suspicious of my friend. I will only be concerned. And I will talk to him, but you will not be present for it.
I'm
No
sorry,
walking in.
but I just ask. I know you are friends, but please do not forget about your brother, about Ares and Murtaz, Daviri, and all of your family back home. Do not forget about Icarus, his family members.
I have not forgotten. Why do you think I will forget?
Do not forget about who they care about. Do not forget about the world.
Oh, whoa.
That's the whole point. We're doing all of this. Yes, I know.
Then let me summarize. And I don't mean to be harsh, but do not let your personal feelings get away of something bigger, of saving as many lives as possible.
I know.
You took the oath.
I have pushed away my feelings of matters away to do things. Don't think I haven't.
I just wish to push you in the right direction as my duty as your senior member, to guide you to the best path that leads to the happiest ending.
On the technicality, I'm a member of the Khriss, but I know nothing on how to be one, nor do I know any of the magic that pertains to it. Herb is more of a member than I am. It does not discount that I will still save as many lives as I can, because as myself, that's already what I'm trying to do. It is my duty as the princess to this country to save my people, and it's my duty as an Astani to save as many people as I can, not because I'm a Khriss. Because of me. It has nothing to do with whatever I was thrown into, something I didn't even know I was doing. I didn't even know what I was becoming when I stood on that circle, whatever it was. I didn't even know what that building was. Because I'm not given answers.
I've tried my best
I know.
to answer what I can and try to be transparent, and I recognize that for a few days I have made mistakes. But I would like to assure you that up until then, and even now, I have done nothing but give my full support and knowledge and efforts to your cause. I recognize that you are not a part of all this, but I am, and I recognize how big of an ask this is. That I am asking you to trust the untrustworthy. We are secret keepers by trade. I would just wish you to know we have been doing this for a very long time. And for a very long time there was no architects or destruction of entire continents. We've been doing our job, and it's a hard one. We're not always the good guys. We can't always be morally correct. But please, do not discredit us for trying to help, for trying to do what's best. And that is why it worries me that he has strayed. Because I've done all in my power to make sure that the best qualities survive. I'm concerned. That is all. I don't want you to be stabbed in the back because of corruption. I don't want you all to die. I don't want you to fail your people. I only wish to help. I'm sorry for the nature of us. It is not something that I would wish for, but it is something we have to be.
You know, it's funny. Herb always nagged on me for keeping secrets.
Perhaps we're not so different after all.
Well, yes, I know that. Sometimes we both scheme a bit too much and kill a horde of Hydra eggs, but you know.
All of them. Yep.
Every single one.
Every single one.
I forgot to tell you I killed that dragon long back.
Knife.
Baby knife.
Gwen,
I just
don't
need it.
move.
Gwen, it's right behind you.
No!
Gwen, I got
It's right behind me, isn't it, guys?
Gwen, I was always so mean to you, but I'm gonna help you today.
I think I've talked your ear off, but I think we've come to an understanding.
Out of concern for my friend, I'm watching out for him. I'm watching him.
And out of concern for your sake, I just wish for you to be cautious, to be wary.
I've been nothing but cautious since she killed the king.
Don't you mean since
I'm sure.
killed the king? Stop.
I'm going to
Yeah, the scar
murder
on
you.
your face says
Whatever Praras didn't do, I'm finishing it off.
Okay, that's actually a pretty solid point.
Wait, what'd you say?
Nothing.
No, say it.
Don't worry about it.
Just say it.
Not
Okay,
the
fine.
point
You
right
know
now.
what? Editors, play it back. Isn't that crazy?
Dude, I cannot believe that just happened.
I already know to be cautious.
I'm your friend.
Who said that?
Tim.
Please, don't discredit me.
You have been a great advisor, and you have helped us a lot. I can't discredit that.
Do what you will. I've tried to give you as much advice as I can, but... And I will be here should you need me, but if this is something you don't want me for, I understand.
I just...
If you think it's better I leave.
Well, you can't really leave, can you?
If you set me free, do it.
Kill him.
How would we even...
Kill him.
If you don't want my advice, if you do not think that I'm being honest, end it now. If I am a parasite, if I am this monster you claim I am,
I'm not
get
claiming...
rid of me.
I'm not claiming that you're a monster. If anything, I
Straw
claim...
man fallacy.
If anything, I was claiming Kirani is for desecrating the corpse of my grandmother.
And Tiberius.
Well, my grandmother right now is a
Shh,
bit
not
more
here.
important than that.
Not here. If you do not wish the Kefra to be involved in this,
At this point,
then remove me from it.
removing you from it won't stop the Kefra from being involved.
If I am part of this corruption, take me out.
Do you wish to be taken out?
I am your friend. I am your ally. You may not believe me, but I am. And this is what I'm willing to do. If you truly wish to discredit me and everything I've said, then I want you to make a decision for yourself.
I don't have all the answers. But I'm glad you're able to give me some. You're my friend too. I need all the advice I can get. So I know you have been wishing for death and log, but you're stuck here. With me.
And if I am to remain, I need you to trust Keysphere.
You want me to trust Keysphere?
Yes. Until this matter is over. They have not attacked you. They've never done harm to you.
Keysphere is on the same side of the war right now as I am, and that Keysphere is an ally. I can say that.
And that is all I ask. You don't have to like them. But from what I've seen, they do not kill without reason. They do not cut corners. They might
They just cut my grandma.
have desecrated corpses. But from what I have heard, they had no direct involvement in their deaths. After seeing what Kirani is, I can understand that their sense of mortality has vanished. I myself feel that waning. After all, when you're dead, you become a thing, a body. And if the body can be useful to save people, to forge a better path, I do not disagree. Tools are there to be used. And if you're not harming the living, if you're not disrupting the world it is, then I can understand extreme situations call for extreme measures.
Extreme, yes.
I'm not telling you to forgive them, but I am telling you to move past them.
For now.
No. Let it go. I understand. Perhaps talk to them.
I don't even know where they are right now.
Perhaps we should find them. I'm sure they'll make themselves known.
I don't even know how they're alive right now.
I have several guesses.
Do tell.
Make a charisma check.
At least you owe me after saying that you would.
I was gonna say, didn't we know that?
You said make a persuasion?
Yep.
Yeah, me and
Sure, charisma. I say charisma, but you can do persuasion if you
I'm gonna use persuasion.
That's okay.
15.
15? It's speculation. Nothing more, nothing less. I don't wish to cause more disharmony. But, based on my observations, and this is speculation, this is not fact. Everybody else cover your ears. Cover them hard. Get them. I believe Keysville to be a lich.
Oh. What?
That does not make them evil, but it does make their methods unorthodox. I think that is why they are still here after all the other members are gone.
Like turned into one?
It could have been against their will, yes. It could have been completely accidental, but I do think that they're using it to their advantage. And if it requires becoming undeath itself, I do not disagree if the opposition is as dangerous as it seems to be. You are being hunted to the ends of the earth. You have warships appearing from the Nine Hells. I think it's bad.
You can all uncover your ears.
Yes, it's bad. We're fighting a fight that predates us even, some of us even being alive. Of course it's bad.
And that is why I think these are dire times. But I do not want to say this and cause more issues within the group, to cause more distrust, because I do think that they're helpful.
I don't think that there's distrust between myself and my friends. Might be distrust between us and some of our allies, but I think it just needs to be talked out without everyone feeling like they're being attacked. But we haven't really had a chance to talk it out because we're constantly running and constantly being fought with by
I know.
someone else.
We're very nomadic.
Mhm.
And I think that's what the opposition wants.
None of us asked for this.
I think they want us to keep running, and I think they want to sow distrust, and I think that they wish to keep us in the dark. It is
Keep us
running,
confused.
keep us headless chickens. I do not wish this to fall apart. So I know it requires you trusting people who have desecrated corpses and done horrible things. None of us are free of sin. And I recognize that some have far more sin than others.
Hey.
You're not there to defend yourself.
Yeah.
I will keep this conversation between us.
I would appreciate it.
And anything you have revealed that others do not know.
Can't wait for this episode to come.
Number one, bud.
Thank you.
And I will keep an eye on her.
I'm just worried about the boy.
He's rather smart. I know he knows what he's doing. Or at least I hope he does.
That makes him very dangerous.
It's a door creak, it's just Herb.
Herb is
Closes
like,
the door.
I hear you're talking about me.
He's smart. It makes him dangerous.
That guy?
He's plotting.
But I would
He's
say
thinking about something.
his willingness can make him more so. You're all dangerous. It's a good thing.
I would hope so.
Yo.
I watched the Birdman decapitate several people. It's horrifying.
Stop.
No.
I do not kill people. That is my least favorite thing to do.
But car.
be someone who kills. I hate that I have.
As do I. Go back inside. Get some rest. If you're not going to end my suffering.
Do you want me to? It feels like you're just really trying
He's
for me to.
insisting.
I am a skull attached to the hip.
Is it good view?
Would you feel better if we put you on a shoulder?
I want to make a blind Xana.
I did an island! I'm sorry.
Wow. You really like a mole,
I meant,
huh?
like, is it tall enough for him to see his surroundings?
What? Chris hears from the other room.
I'll give you inspiration, sure.
Who are you giving it
Yeah,
to?
it's to Lauren?
Yeah, why not?
I don't know if I
That
want
was
it.
real funny. Xanath just.
You could be lowered to the ground. You were in his chest cavity.
I'm ignoring any previous statements.
Can we put him on?
Let's go to rest. I think you sound tired.
I think, okay. Okay. She goes inside.
All right.
That's a good view.
So, after a long conversation, Nastani eventually returns. The rest of you asleep.
Yeah, I guess.
Mark
I'm
off long
asleep.
rests.
Anyway.
I slept on
Yep.
the couch.
Sure. The bench. But eventually, you guys wake. Morning has come. Akal is starting a fire in the fireplace.
It's my dad. Wait, sorry.
What are you guys doing?
Can I ask Akal and Aloria if there's a way to accelerate my wings?
Like a regeneration spell?
I suppose.
I don't know if I have that. But I can start treating it. You got chicken wings right now.
All of them plucked out.
Hydra's looking at
The big feathers, yeah. The tops are covered, yeah.
That's crazy.
That's
Crazy.
Snakes
Now
and
I
birds.
will not apologize when I kill it.
No, don't kill it. It's a pain.
It's gonna happen either way. It's just a matter of whether or
No,
not I
it's
feel
not.
bad.
It's gonna
Hey,
be
Akal's
a good
cooking something
Hydra.
outside. Oh, look, your dragon's gone.
I'm gonna be. It's a
Roasted
snake.
Hydra.
It's best for
It's gonna
protein.
be a good baby.
Didn't Jack come up with the infinite food glitch?
Yeah.
We just keep taking its head.
It won't
Are,
kill it. It'll make it stronger.
Are we getting back on the move quickly?
Where are we
Oh,
going?
hey,
The
Chris.
Temple of the Waves?
It's like Joey from Friends.
So,
You're looking a little wingless.
I'm glad you're alive.
Me too.
Oh, I was gonna ask.
Anyways.
Does he still have the sigil on his back?
no, it is gone.
Okay.
Pretend like
The
we
curse
know each
was
other. We can-
removed.
Okay.
We had meant to go to the Temple of the Waves, talk with Tressard.
Try and get more insight on Praras as you worked alongside her.
I got
Do
it.
you have any insight on Praras that you could give us? You seem to have
That's
Yeah,
not
it's
bad.
all.
before.
Also, did he have any reaction when we talked about talking to Tressard?
Who's new?
Yeah.
He's a pretty hard to read guy.
Fair enough.
Actually.
Asking about Rose.
We'll get to it.
I have met her once before. She challenged me once before I had decided to settle down.
Why was she challenging you? Was it?
Perhaps it was pride.
That
She
sounds
seems
about
to
right.
have a lot of that.
She did not win.
Nice.
Yeah.
Can we say that Chris filled in the details of what Kenzoku had said?
Sure.
So in that case,
Mustache.
I
Mustache,
wonder
cash,
that
cash.
what
Oh, Chris.
Chris said Kenzoku referenced the Master, that his plan was not for Praras to die there.
We still don't even
Who is
know.
Praras' master?
We don't even know who this.
I do look at Akal as I ask it. It's a rhetorical question, but if anyone would know.
There was an assumption she once worked for the architect.
But the architect was taken care of.
We had read also that she was never truly dedicated to that cause.
Correct.
It was recorded that she stepped away from the fight. She was seen there, but stepped away.
She fled during the war.
Okay.
So do you think Kanzoku was referring to the architect?
No.
I mean, the architect's like dead. I mean, I'm pretty sure
Who else then?
Is he dead?
the figure shrouded in yellow, the golden
Do you
mask.
know anything about that?
Does anyone here know anything
about
at all
Or-
about that figure?
Or is that figure also a pawn? Is there someone else we haven't even met yet? There's so much we don't know, and we never have enough time to think about it because we're always on the run. We're always confused. We're scattered away from our allies. We're never given a chance to regroup.
That's true.
Then
She
let's-
tracked us all the way out to here. I mean,
Then let's take this chance. She's clearly weakened. If somebody has to step in to take Paris away from a fight, she has to be weakened enough that we can think
Just
for a
saying.
moment.
but then if you said that the master has different plans for her,
But I think that meant like she wasn't meant to die here.
All I'm saying is we caught her off guard. And that's the most hurt I've ever seen her in my life.
Which is what I'm saying. Like we have time to think, so let's think. Let's take it.
is it worth it to go out to see Josard? I mean, I'm sure it is, but how much time are we wasting?
I was gonna think about
I mean, I have questions for
Well,
our team members.
we have a couple answers now.
For
Like,
This is my real father.
Aloria?
Say
This
it.
up?
Say it. So it's real father.
His name is
A call.
Numos. She falls down to the ground.
Yeah.
In
It's just a hand.
reverence.
Dude, you're embarrassing me in front of my dad.
Shouldn't you bow to Khriss too then?
Wait, am I a quarter god?
Eyes flicker to you.
quarter pounder. Big body.
I barely knew it.
I'm gonna put you across the room, tiny man.
She's
Keep
still
stoking the fire.
like, I mean, she like not like fall, but like she kneels.
Good.
Just a hand to you.
And that would make my grandfather Bahamut.
I am not that man anymore.
Well, I think that
Do you have
man for what he did.
What do you do?
Numos is the entire reason that my country exists.
Dragon City?
Yeah.
Love that game.
Hashtag not sponsored.
Yeah.
But if they wanted to make a custom,
I mean,
I mean, you do
we would-
remember when we were walking through like. What we were walking through the gilded.
You're walking through the woods.
No, remember when we fought the Atolva, the
Yeah,
Iron
mine.
Atolva? Yeah, the Iron Atolva. And you remember all the murals we saw that, you know, talked about Lord Numos?
Bert don't even know about his dad.
True.
How?
True.
I
That
grew
was
up
the
in the
crux of
woods.
his character arc, yeah.
Yes.
True. You did it.
That's kind of.
Correct.
I
He-
felt like that was intentional.
To summarize,
3/5 of us do not.
the Iron Dragons during the, what's the name of the war? I don't have my.
War of Dissonance? No.
Hold on. vamp for me, guys, while I'm trying.
While she doesn't know how to look at stuff,
eclipse.
you should look at that subscribe
Or
button
the
while you
eclipse.
hit it.
Yeah, or the eclipse. No, War of Divinity. War of Divinity.
Oh.
Sorry.
Eclipse happened about 400 or 500 years
Yeah.
ago.
The Iron Dragons in the War of Divinity needed to seek refuge, and Numos was the one who brought them here.
Huh.
Where they became crystal dragons.
Nice going, Dad.
I am not him. Do not refer to me as such.
And
What do
I
you
will
want to be
not.
referred to as? Akal. Akal?
Stokes the fire.
Me, on the other hand, I too have an alias. My real name is Demos.
Demos. Would you like us to refer to you as
Yeah.
that?
I'm not sure. Yeah.
Or would you like us
You'll have to find out next time.
No.
Wayward. Good night, everybody.
Would you like us to call you Demos, or would you rather us call you by...
Khriss is good.
Okay.
I feel like that
Don't
would be
look
my.
at me like that.
I have more questions for this guy.
Why did everybody on my case?
Because you're keeping
Is your hood up?
secrets.
Hey, can you do anything about?
Yeah, there you go.
Demos?
You have a mask
While we're
from
here?
who knows where. You
they
didn't
haven't even
pop
seen
into
my
the
real
fight.
face yet. So.
That's not what I'm worried about. I'm worried about the mask.
He's been wearing masks like ever since he got
No, but this
skinned.
one's new. And we know where the other ones came
Did you
from.
get a different mask?
Where'd you get that? Oh my
He
god.
was wearing a Displacer Beast mask.
Was it on sale?
Yeah, in the case.
You didn't show up to the fight. Until
I did show up
we were-
to the fight.
all getting our butts
She just
kicked.
wasn't in
And we
the
know
fight.
where you go during those time stops. So what were you doing up there?
I too actually want to know that.
I was looking out for the best interest of the party.
Spoken like a true member.
Really? And you think keeping it, whatever this is you're keeping from us, is in the best interest of the party?
Yes.
Are you not allowed
Why?
to say such? Or are you just saying it?
Did you
just-
sign an NDA?
That's what I'm wondering.
It's a HIPAA violation.
What could you
Get rewarded for
possibly know
research.
that we shouldn't know?
Well, I don't know much at all, so that's kind of why.
Do you know what this mask does?
He knows now. He's attuned to it.
Can I? Whenever I was
On a
in the,
side note, if
whenever
you
I
wanted
was
to
in,
pass the tiara that you don't need anymore on to anyone else.
I can.
That's-
I mean, I'll
that's-
take my tiara back.
Khriss would love to speak
Yeah,
language.
you guys don't know what it does yet.
I
What were you
can
saying?
double the languages I read.
No, you give me back my tiara. Give me back my tiara. Princess.
Do I,
This
with
so
my-
well.
Do I have any recollection of what was on that picture in
Speak to
Xana's vault?
Did you guys sell the picture?
No, I didn't sell it.
We never did. No, we didn't.
No, we sold. we didn't sell
Did
the.
you sell it? I think you
I
might have
think
sold it
we
to
did.
Godmother.
No, we sold the pictures of the building of the city.
We
Yeah.
sold the big ones.
You did sell the big ones, yep.
But we didn't. But that would have been the smaller ones. If you're talking about like the. You're talking about the drawings of the masks.
Yeah.
Yeah,
there are
we would.
sketches of masks,
Mhm,
but
mhm.
I would say taking them out and looking at them, none of them match that. There's like some bird designs, yeah. And some of them kind of look a little familiar.
Don't.
Sorry.
Can I
It's
ask?
literally
It's been
a
through
mask.
I'm looking
It's right
to
there.
a call. Can I ask an unrelated question to what we're speaking of? They sent my father to the Vale, and I assume it's for to trade out something equal of power. Do you have any idea what they might have brought out? Okay.
So, what does this new mask do exactly?
I'm not entirely sure.
You want to test it out or something? Because I'm good with it if you're good with it.
Let's not maybe
The abilities pertaining to the mask are nothing that are combative.
You're using too big of words for me, pal.
he
That
can't
tells
use
us
them
who's-
to fight.
I can't use them. to
I'm
fight,
not wood anymore.
Is
But
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
It's like a thesaurus. He only speaks in really big words.
That's what you need.
I
I'm
know.
kidding, I'm sorry.
Tell me about it. Massive.
What?
Massive.
Getting a thesaurus
Low
would be
taper
massive.
It wouldn't help.
Right.
It's
okay,
You
Will,
start
I-
doing a description.
Me too.
And as you approach the building, you see that it's
Really big.
Another word for bagel.
Huge.
Yeah, huge,
So
big, gargantuan,
Upscale.
colossal, Titanic.
we'll come back to this, and I'm
I know that it's
trusting.
weights of scale in my head.
I'm
massive
trusting
is
that you
up there.
truly do have the best interests for the party at hand.
Yes.
Will this bite us in the butt later?
Everything usually does.
I
I looked at a Hydra baby.
Actively
Speaking
nibbling
of-
on Gwen's shoulder, yeah.
He's okay. It's fine.
Yeah, you want to talk about this
I
little
gave
Hydra
up
thing?
the triangle,
It's
the pyramid.
You what?
what?
Why?
Well, I was informed that upon my death that my body would be consumed into Kirani Ilukar's hands.
I looked to Xana.
So
Xanath.
does
You mean
I just
Look at my hip.
Yeah,
does
you see it.
So, and that's anything next, like anything.
as
that,
in it's
like,
absorbing
it would absorb my soul.
souls or the body. You said body.
Soul, basically. Soul is
So-
worse than body.
then
The triangle was absorbing any souls that we.
for
Yeah.
Keith's
No, anything that it was in possession of. It, like,
not
anything that's
Keith's He said
possessed.
Karani.
who
Oh,
was in
she's
the
upset.
prison?
I should call
You're so funny.
That's why I felt like it was a threat to have as a party.
So you exchanged it for the mask.
Yes.
How do you know the mask isn't something dangerous too then?
The
Something.
last
of
time
s-
you guys put on a mask.
Took 16 necrotic.
That's what the mask
Do
is
as I say,
for.
not as I do.
How do you know that the mask isn't going to be doing something of the same
What the
caliber
mask is.
Shut up.
as the prison?
Eh,
Did you trust blindly? Did you trust?
Also,
whoever gave
who
this to you?
told you this?
Yes, who told you this?
That's a great question.
I have to go outside for 2
No.
seconds.
Okay.
You leaving?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nastani walks outside.
Gwen walks outside.
Nope, she closes the door before anyone else can follow.
No, I'm
I'm
not
gonna
part of this
keep
conversation.
walking,
No.
and I would like.
Asanya, are you asking Gwen to stay inside for any particular reason, or are you just slamming a door in her face? Are you trying to appeal to her reasoning, or are you just going to try and do a strength check against her?
No, I don't think that everyone talking to him is going to get any answers. One of us needs to go. If we are going to try and talk to him.
I started the conversation.
He doesn't respond well to you.
He was responding perfectly fine to me.
I don't have bias.
You don't
I just see
discriminate.
him standing there by the door.
He's not far!
He's pouting outside.
Yeah.
I don't care.
Fine. Talk to him.
Talk to him.
And I walk back.
As I'm walking, can I cast Sending?
Sure.
That's awesome.
Um,
Do we have to cover our ears?
Maybe. If he asks us to.
can I do that? I just. It may be a little long of a.
Do you
So
have
do I-
We need
multiple
to
spell
cover
slots?
Huh?
Do you have multiple spell slots?
Oh no, the message is short, but what I'm about to do after the message is.
Do you need them to plug their ears for all of it? Or should I just ask them to leave the room?
Maybe leave the room. If I hope it works well.
Okay. Alright.
We are leaving.
Before I tied my legs into
We
my
know when we're not naked.
And
It's
I,
fine.
It's
I
fine.
know when I'm not wanted.
I'll make it worth it, so I'll use one more scene just so they don't get out of the room for.
I'll have my phone.
Sorry.
Good luck, Will.
Thanks, guys. I'm nervous.
Okay. I will cast Sending.
To him.
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright. This is the first Sending. I will remain impartial to you and Keysphere, but I need more information on this library we spoke of. Name, location, history, anything. Alright, that's the first one.
You waiting for him to respond, or?
Yeah, I'll go ahead and do the next one.
Would you like to speak in person?
Yes.
Mark off that other spell slot. You vanish as Nastani and Gwen are discussing at the door. and you find yourself back in the room. Because I suppose you're willing, correct?
Yeah.
There, the gold mask figure rises from his chair.
A pleasure to see you again so soon. Is everything okay?
Yes, but I need to know more about this library that I'm going to find.
So you wish to take up the job?
One could see it as a job, but
It's really a means to an end, I suppose. You get your books, the knowledge, and I get the location.
that's what I was going to ask you about. See, the thing is, it has to be a, I need to do it in a way as of stealth. My
You
party
must
is,
frame it in an alternative light.
yes, but my party will grow suspicious of me no matter what, as they are now. I don't have any intent of betraying or anything like that of my teammates, and it's
Of course.
in the best interest of them. But if
They seem to have a disdain for you almost. Why would they not simply be just led to where you need to go? Do they not wish for your betterment?
well, I just can't have them knowing now.
Of course.
I just need, there's this one spell that I've just learnt about, which may be able to help. I'm not sure about the fame of the place, but it's called Legend Lore,
Yes.
and I was thinking that might help me find the location. But, and
Do
I
you
also,
require components for that spell?
I don't need components for anything that I do.
Remarkable.
And there's one more spell that will help me go there instantaneously almost. Oh, I need this to be like a flash and a stealth mission to where we both get our ends, but no one has to know.
All right. So, how can I help you?
I need to know any information at all.
The library once belonged to the architect. It was a private collection. His most advanced studies. The library was originally located in Boshan. However, the Khriss believed it too dangerous to be left. So they banished it to the Vale.
How am I supposed to get in there if the veil is outside of reality itself?
I have heard that people have been tampering, looking for it. I have my suspicions, but I would surmise that someone your party has acquainted themselves with knows of its location.
So you're saying that I have to banish something in order to retrieve it out?
I believe that part has already been done for you. And I think I know who knows.
Karani? Xanath?
I would imagine Xanath might have been a part of its initial banishment, if not one of the older members, but the one who brought it back, who keeps its location secret, is a man known as Kinzoku.
Wait. I am so First thing, it was banished, then brought back.
It would seem that way. When it returned, I felt a strong presence of the veil breaking for but a moment.
Now, if you're somehow you're in a relation, not like a literal relationship, but like, you have an acquaintance, I don't know what your relationship is to her, but you are somehow aligned with Praras.
Praras is... To say she forms relationships would be a stretch of the imagination. She's capable of choosing her path.
So, but you are still in line with her even on that airship, and then with Kenzoku too, that means you're also related to him. If he brought it back, then why don't you know where it is?
Kenzoku is a ambitious mortal, a businessman first, and though his orchestrations have been slippery, he has eluded this information from me.
Are you their master?
I am no one's master.
Then who was he talking about earlier? He said that the master, talking to Praras herself, said that the master wasn't his plan for her to die then just yet, or something like that.
Death is not something I would associate with Praras under any circumstance. Perhaps he misspoke. Or perhaps it's a deception on his part. Clinging to fragments of knowledge can be dangerous.
Is he lying to me or not?
Make an insight check.
'Cause that's a stretch. 24.
He's hard to read. The mask, the posture. You get the sense that everything he said isn't a lie, but probably his nature is what you perceive. A bit odd, to say the least. His movements are jolted and unnatural, but I would say he seems to be telling the truth.
Can I see your face?
Mm-hmm. Make a persuasion check.
Man, I'm not good at these. Oh. Is there anything I can add to that?
You tell me. You might have knowledge of a past life. You might have
I think I've got...
chronal shift.
Well, no, I rolled pretty high. I rolled in
Mhm.
the top percentile, but I'm wondering if I can
I don't know what they're doing in there. It sounds crazy.
Channel of Divinity. Can I add a proficiency bonus to that?
Sure, I'll let you.
So that's 24.
I'm afraid you don't know who I am. But if that is what is bothering you, so be it.
Reaches up, grabs the mask of the bearded man.
Is that the mask that I once put on my face? Okay.
It has been restored. And he kind of watches, he takes it off. He's a young man. Pale skin. Green eyes.
Is he a human?
He's a human. Better.
Do I have any... Have I ever seen him? Like, I mean, like, I want to, like, go into my brain
Yeah,
and, like...
make a history check.
What's my history? Okay. It's not bad. Can I... Oh, wait, I've only got one channel divinity because I'm such a low cleric.
Yep.
Can I guidance myself?
Before you make a roll, but I've already told you to make it. So.
Okay. Yeah, I've got Chrono Shifts and I've got Inspiration, so 17 again. Wow. Okay. That's a 28. That's almost as high as possible.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Herb, you're not very versed in the world of politics, or really want to delve into it. You're not interested in Ross, other than what you're actually part of, or Mizumi, or the affairs of Oshan. But this face does look familiar. Never something you've seen in person, but you get the sense that you've either seen paintings, perhaps, or maybe faces on statues, even. Recent statues.
Statues where?
Primarily Mizumi. Not Mizumi, Cilicia.
Let me see what that in relation to.
Yep.
Give me 1 second, I'm gonna fix the speaker. Sorry, audience.
Oh wow, that's not even. Oh wait, Cilicia is in. That's Basilica, right?
Basilica's in Cilicia, yes.
Oh, so that is like the bad.
Bad.
Yeah. Is he the king? Is that the king?
The Sovereign?
Yeah. Or the sovereign?
They do look similar.
Is it identical? Like, are they like?
Are
is
you
like,
asking him?
Are you the sovereign?
You keep up with politics more than I thought. I am a concerned citizen.
Are you the sibling of the sovereign?
No siblings. Does that change what you think of me?
What? Wait, was he hinting that he is the sovereign, or?
Potential?
Why do you wish to ensue political discourse among the entire Kohal?
I wish for none of that. I merely wish for an end to the madness. Praras has been reigning supreme for some time, and she is out of control.
Do you want us to kill her?
What I want is for peace.
Is he being genuine? Like,
That is real. But you can make an insight check if you want.
I want to.
Yeah.
Like, does it change that I can see his face?
Yeah?
I'm gonna use my inspiration on that one. Well, I'm gonna use a Chrono Shift because that was low.
Is that your stored inspiration?
Yeah. Oh, actually, no. It was I used one stored in the beginning.
Okay.
Then I didn't have any.
Yep.
Then I got another for saying I forgot
Yeah,
what I said.
you're good. Okay.
That's 22.
In this moment, the masked man, you've been having conversations with him, but he's bearing it all for you. The mask is off, quite literally. There is nothing in the world that this man wants more than peace. Harmony.
If that's what you want, then I'll help you. But you have to do one thing for me. And I will, as long as your morality aligns with mine, I will try to help. But once peace is actually there, and we do so morally, which means you have to get rid of Praras. Or just not facilitate her madness, as you said. And we need to remove the ideas of time magic.
I couldn't agree more.
Are you being serious? Is this like the same face as he's been?
He's invested.
And graviturgy, or anything,
Go ahead.
and we will help you. But no demolishing entire cities. I don't know what the history was. I don't know what sparked your aggression towards Rockenfall.
Necessity.
But why?
I'm afraid that things have come to dire situations. And there are people involved that, well, you've met them.
Were you a member of the Carefra?
Me? No. But I know of them.
Why do you wear one of the masks then?
Like you, I am a student of many things.
Were you a student of one of the members?
I was familiar with them, but no. I was not a student of them. They are the cause of all of this. They are the ones who have sown discourse and upheaval into this world. What perfections one can try and create are microscopic, even as a ruler of a country. There is so little you can do. But there are others who align their values and things happen. Deals are made. And you try to make the best of it.
Did the Carefra make a deal with something?
They made their deals for centuries, millennias. They have done irreparable damage.
Was it the people themselves, or was it the core beliefs behind it?
They are hypocritic. They vow to seal away dangerous things and then let it run rampant amongst themselves, amongst their trusted, their followers. No one should be capable of wielding the powers that they had. We stand in a monument to that hubris. And when I rid this world of their mistakes, perhaps then I can only pray we will have peace. But I am tired. I am exhausted. It is a hard task.
Who is the real enemy?
The enemy has been them. The ones who have thrown the world into chaos, who have prevented all attempts of a utopia, of peace. They have killed, they have desecrated. You have seen in your own ways the lengths they are willing to go. I am not free of sin. I did my best to end the wars, to make peace, to unite. And yet, constantly, there is resistance. I am glad to have met you, that we did not stay on the opposition for too long. You seem to be one of the few people with common sense enough to talk things out, to see what is really at stake here. The architect had a plan for his uniting of peoples. He had many. It is also the source of forbidden knowledges.
Is that this library?
Kenzoku wishes to possess it.
Are you not the best of friends with them?
Let us say we did not make a formal agreement, and I am vexed at his choices.
What are his choices?
We had an agreement of verbally that this library is still affecting the world. A more permanent solution must be made. But there is knowledge we needed from it. So before we were to dispose of it all, Kenzoku hatched a plan to return the library. And so it's back.
So you guys wanted to destroy it, but he didn't?
I wish to destroy it. I have not received negative feedback from Kenzoku, but I can tell he is hiding its location from me. He's slippery.
Do you want me... Let me look at this one thing real quick.
Yeah?
Because I might actually be able to... Do you think it would be in his mansion?
As far as I know, he destroyed his main abode, but he did have a secondary one in the capital of Ukimura. If there was anything left, I suppose it would be there, but he has been in hiding since his feigned passing.
Passing...
Death.
Kenzoku?
He is currently believed to be dead, yes.
Oh. Would a spell like scrying...
He is far too clever for that. No, I think it is a difficult task to locate things when you're tied down, such as myself.
Tied down... being the sovereign?
This is a secret I hold dear, I hope you know. This persona.
Where did it come about?
I learned much from Praras growing up. She was always by my father's side, and I saw the future my father had envisioned, and I saw how she twisted it.
She twisted his future?
Yes,
Was he a good man?
he tried to be. But before I continue, I have given great trust into you. I trust you not to share this with your companions. You know it. I am opening myself to you, but your companions are radical. I recognize Praras has afflicted all of you with her machinations, with her careful planning. She is an avid chess enjoyer. But I have appearances to keep.
Did you kill your father?
It's a complicated matter. Very complicated.
Is he acting grieved right now? Is he being genuine?
Make an insight check.
Second chronal shift down the drain.
Alright.
As a nat 1.
Okay.
I've actually still got 2 more because of the mask.
Yep.
Oh my gosh, I'm using the third one.
Okay.
Okay, 24.
Seems to be honest, genuine. It seems to be a real tough topic to discuss right now.
My involvement in all of this must be kept secret. Should your friends find out you are having civil discussions with me over everything but tea, I fear that you will be ridiculed. Or worse, they might hold you responsible for things that are out of both of our hands.
Are you under the influence of the architect?
No. The architect was a fool.
Is he being genuine? Like,
Yeah. He has a great disdain for the architect.
Makomo was short-sighted and believed in ridiculous ideas, ones that were far beyond. Vakomo was the one responsible for the death of the Platinum Dragon, something that irreversibly turned this world into turmoil. And now you sit with the son of said dragon.
Numerous?
What's left of him?
Wait. Because he worked with the architect?
They had no love for each other. But it is their gnashing of teeth, their battling, that nearly destroyed everything. They wiped out the ancient world, erased knowledge, erased unity. They were both fools. Numos wiped out nearly entire continents of people.
Yeah, I read about that. So, is there no way for me to swiftly go in and take knowledge? Or is that too far-fetched of a task?
From the library? Find it. That's all you have to do. Get there. And once you do, notify me. I will get what you need in the blink of an eye. And take the library with me.
And you promise that you'll get rid of it?
The library?
And I will get rid of my stuff whenever I'm done with it?
Seems like a perfect outcome.
And after that, what?
Perhaps the world can finally heal.
Can we... Is there anybody with similar interests of you? Anybody at all?
I wish there were more like-minded people. But I think at least there's 2 of us.
Let's make a deal. Can we get out like a piece of paper?
Or you wanted to actually pull out a piece of paper, or?
Yeah.
Okay. Sure.
We're gonna write down the standards of our agreement.
Which is?
We will destroy the knowledge. Well, not destroy. Banish the knowledge of chronoturgy, graviturgy, and...
Why don't we add the veil on top?
Is that possible?
Accessing it seems to have caused a lot of issues, but I must admit...
Oh yeah, the knowledge of the veil.
I will have to use it to be rid of the library again.
That's understandable. Is it required that you take something out whenever you put something in?
It certainly makes the transaction easier, from my understanding. That being said, I believe there is something worth putting out, is there not?
Like?
A certain king who was banished.
Yeah. Yeah.
Does that sound fair?
Were you the one who banished him?
I was.
What did you take out?
The library.
I thought Kenzoku was the one who took it out.
It was his plan. I merely needed information from it, a more permanent way to be rid of it. The library is still influencing people. Kenzoku knew about it. But I must have the tangible object to touch. With that, and the circle developed by Kenzoku,
What circle?
the magic amplification, I will be able to erase it.
I've got the schematics for one, but that's probably not...
Likely
Not
taken from
informal.
Kenzoku. My idea is that once I have my hands on it, I will erase all knowledge of it. I will make it forgotten to history, erased from all books, from minds. And I think that's an excellent start.
So what we spoke of, and then after that,
I put it back. Or, better yet, there is a certain goddess of darkness who I am sure would like to have her hands on it.
who?
Have you heard of Shar by any chance?
Never.
A goddess of secrets.
And she wants her hands on the library?
I think of no better place to put it. A goddess of secrets will certainly keep it safe from anything, would it not?
Yeah.
So, should I not be able to erase it physically, Shah would be my next choice to give it to.
Alright. And then we should probably get rid of... I don't know what to do about the Careforoa, because I think there are some people that were...
Good
Yes.
actors,
Yeah.
bad actors.
I feel like Xanath wasn't all bad. Just like you said, he wasn't a person free from sin, but...
I can understand where you're coming from. My distrust of the Kefarar is ingrained, seeing as what they've done, seeing as they have constantly been a source of discourse. But I can understand your sentiment. What do you suggest you do?
should if their original intent was to do exactly what we are planning to do, was to rid of the knowledge from this world, then I think we should be the ones who rebuild it into what it was meant to be without misuse, and rebuild it from the bottom up. Do you have objections to that idea?
Make a persuasion check.
I've got a banked inspiration, so.
Yep. Using it?
Might as well. Yep, that's not. Alright.
I'll let you take whichever one was higher.
Huh?
I'll let you take whichever one was higher. Because I'm very nice.
Oh, for advantage? Oh, do I have advantage with it?
Sure.
Oh, yeah. 16 in that one. 19. Yeah, there's not much else I can put on that.
So 19?
Yeah, that's almost as high as I can go.
Gab, I've been fighting for as long as I can remember for this world. I have made deals with horrible people, as you can see. But my dream that I have had for longer than I can remember is to achieve a true perfect utopia. A world where we do not have to fight and squabble and have advisories or guard fears. Together, if you are willing, I believe we can save it. But I must warn you, things are going to get worse. Godvi is still rampant. Kinzoku still eludes us. And in the end, there is the matter of correcting it all. But together, I believe we can save this world. Do you agree to that?
And we can still talk about the whole care for art thing, but I do think having an organization like that will keep almost like a special agency that will keep the knowledge away from this world will be necessary.
But let's make it proper this time.
Yes, exactly.
I think we're on the same page. But I just ask you to trust me. Just as I am trusting you. This stays between us. I may trust you, I do not trust your compatriots, especially Gwen.
Why?
She's hot-headed.
She know.
So, let us keep this between us. And when the time comes, I will call for your help. When it is time to fix the mistakes of the past.
Okay.
Will you join me then?
Yes, if you have followed the moral code that we have set out.
We're here to build a better future, right? But some evils will have to be dealt with. Gardvi is on that list.
Is he being fair? Like, he actually wants Guardia out, like...
Make an insight check.
Oops, sorry.
You
That's a 29.
I'll help you how I can. When the time is right.
Alright. Does he want to sign my declaration for the advancement of peace?
Sure.
Is there any way I can make this like legit? I don't think I have any spells of initiation or anything.
Just say that's a signature. If you wish to make this more permanent, holds out a hand. You kind of watch as there's a dull kind of green flame that pops. Praras has taught me some ways to make things a bit more permanent. If that is what you wish.
Do I get to...
It's the terms of what you wrote down. That you guys are going to put an end to the evils and then fix the world by restarting the new Khriss.
To the utmost morals, add that in.
I mean, it's already...
Yeah, okay.
I'd say it's too late to add anything, but...
I did say moral.
You said to the betterment of all. Yeah.
Okay.
But, I mean, he's made it clear, like, we're gonna have to kill some people. You know? Like Praras
Yeah,
and, like,
yeah.
some other, like... Is it morally right to kill such people?
Yes.
Probably not. Maybe Praras, but, like, in a broader scale of, like, Kinzoku. If you have to kill Kinzoku. If you have to kill, you know, whoever's working under Kinzoku.
Yeah.
Henchmen are a big part of morals. Of, like... Well, Dave works for Kinzoku, but he has, like, a wife and kids, and he needs the job, so... But if Dave's in the way... Otherwise, you know... You don't hold up your end of the contract.
Yeah. This is a big deal. This is a big decision I have to make.
It does not have to be so permanent if you do not wish, but should you wish it be, we will both act it out.
We will do the best that we can.
You shaking his hand?
And if you've deceived me, then I will continue on this path my own, but you will just have to be out of the picture then. And I'll shake his hand.
If you build a perfect world in my place, I will be more than happy. And with that, your hands clasp, the fire spreads to you. Pull it back, feels a bit tingly. And you disappear.
Did I feel any different after?
Yeah, a little bit. As if there's a very powerful spell affecting you.
Probably.
Something that might keep you bound, almost like an infernal contract, I'd say, on the same level.
Well, that was definitely something.
It's been 5 years!
It's been a long time.
What happened?
So much.
I heard everything.
We were outside the door
I have a
the
wire
whole
sap
time.
right there.
There's
We
a
went to
camera
go-
there. There's a camera there.
We were recording you these whole episodes.
We went to get lunch and came back.
I believe it.
No, it's
I
fine.
believe it.
We actually
No,
did
but I
it.
wish we did.
We,
Yeah.
we thought about that 5 minutes ago. Yeah.
Did you really?
Yeah.
I feel like, man, we could have
I
done food.
you know, I'm gonna be
5
honest.
minutes
I didn't
after.
I didn't know how long it would be, but there was a very important discussion that happened there.
I was outside.
And
course there
I'm glad
was.
you guys weren't here because I think some interjections would have happened, and it's best if that stayed where it was.
And
Why
now
do you
you
say
know
that?
more than me.
Because Nasani, as you turn around from Gwen, Herb's not there.
I forgot that's where we were.
Yep.
I forgot.
That's amazing.
You look around.
Did you take my map?
He's gone.
This is another part of the country.
So Xanon. Keeping your eye on him.
I looked down to Xanon.
This is cause for concern.
I would agree.
See a teenager.
I opened the door.
Yeah.
Guys, Herb's not here.
come back.
Should've
and
gone.
they all think you're crazy.
Yeah. Herb walks around the corner.
Why would you lie about that?
Who else is keeping secrets from us?
Do you need help?
Miss Donnie, are you okay?
No, I'm not okay. Sorry, we were being a bit goofy back there.
Nah, never mind.
Wait, what did...
Did it damn. Sorry.
And this is why they were all gone
we
for
were-
everything you guys saw.
Actually, we were watching Wayward 7 short.
Were you
Wait, that's what you should be doing.
Just that little
The skull.
the flip, the
It
skull
was
flip. That
amazing.
took me forever to find that sound effect, but I'm so glad.
This is amazing.
What? Where were you?
Did it?
I turn around, you're not there, suddenly you're around the corner. What?
I mean, he did just walk away.
I guess so.
Are you responsive? Hello? You get
Yeah.
it?
I'm here.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was making sure it
He
wasn't
looks
like a
fine.
clone or
Yeah.
something.
No, he's there. Touch him.
It's been about 30 minutes
Okay.
since we were here. I'm kind of...
Yeah, got taken out of it. Sorry, guys.
Back to the
Sorry.
point.
Better than holding your ears, right?
Oh, yeah, no.
Yeah,
that's, we
yeah.
also
You
mentioned
I know
literally
it just
Yeah.
happened, but what
Yeah.
were we just talking about?
If you want footage of us in the garage, no, I'm kidding.
We
should
should
film
have.
that.
That would have been really
We
Honestly.
should have
fun.
gone live. That would have been great.
That would've been- Hey, guys,
I'll
welcome.
check the security footage.
Anyways,
Don't do that, please.
That was like a yeah. Well.
Yeah, that was a
I
what?
see where the brain cell went. So,
Not here.
Herb has returned.
So
What?
back to the point. Where do we go from here?
I mean, it would be beneficial to go to the Temple of the Waves to speak with Dressard. He's an alive previous ally of Praras. So we could possibly get insight on how her behavior when strategizing, even if it's, old information, it might be helpful for now.
Can I go to the pause menu real quick?
Yep.
And pull up the objectives?
Yeah, looking at your objectives list. Well,
Because I know we had immediately said
Yeah.
we were gonna come find his dad, which we did.
Yep.
And then go talk to Drossard.
Mhm.
But like, what was the
Then
broader
go
like?
The broader,
Because
uh,
Callisti, I know, is going to Basilica.
Callisti was going to Basilica to scope out Praras and see if she can find out anything, and then you guys had discussed
yeah.
assassinating Praras.
but also the Lost Temple.
The Lost Temple.
Yeah.
Sure
That
is.
is where we
That's
said we were
Lost
going
Temple.
next.
It's
yeah.
fine. We don't.
We were gonna go to all the temples.
Where's the
But we did
Yeah, because we had to
Gloria.
cleanse you, didn't we?
The waves.
Huh?
So
Did we
You're
have to
looking for
cleanse you or
the
something?
Lost Temple of Saloon.
Yeah,
This is
that's
where
what
the
we're trying
Temple of the
to
Waves
do.
is,
And
and then that's
Gloria.
the lost temple we're
Yeah.
talking about.
Yep, and Luria was also looking for that, but I mean, you guys can do this in any order you wish. Also on the menu was kill Praras and then confront her in hell.
Which one
I
was
always
highlighted
did
as like the
such.
biggest objective right now?
But I
Um,
don't think that's
the biggest objective,
is save the world.
Save the world, yeah.
Dang.
Not be criminals.
Stop bad guys. Be cool. Get your freedom and names back.
Get my money up.
Well, he already got his name back. He has 2 names now.
Haha.
See, we're creating the sound effects.
And now I have an alias.
Sure.
So,
See, now every time you need to edit that back in, you can just use Reagan.
Thank you, Reagan. Wait, let's get it clear. Thank you. Perfect.
Alright,
All right.
okay.
Awesome.
that. Okay, we're good.
Got it.
Okay,
Write it
cool.
down.
Write that down.
So
Cut.
Yes, we're listening.
No, now we're listening.
I mean, you guys have recently just fought Praras. Kenzoku stepped in.
Y'all?
Why?
Why did
They all
Kenzoku-
fought.
I'm just kidding.
Wait, why did Kenzoku step in?
Because they're working together?
Well,
I did not.
from what Khriss has said, Kenzoku's words were
So
that
she wasn't supposed to die yet.
was that the master had different plans for her, and that she wasn't supposed to die here. Which means that, I mean, obviously we've known that they have bigger plans.
She's supposed to die for an alternative purpose.
But so,
My intelligence boosted again.
does that mean everything we have done up till this point has been a part of the plan?
Yes,
Oh,
Probably.
yes.
How do they count for that?
Oh, part of
because they're better.
I mean, obviously there's
Boo!
things.
How do you predict
them?
this?
Barbarian do not like answer.
We don't like answer.
No
Pick
one's
again.
better than
New
barbarian.
choice.
New choice!
New choice.
Anyways.
Because we've been pawns in their game since the beginning.
We've tried to confront. Well,
Because
we've been next to
They have a
Paris in
schedule.
multiple different scenarios. And why don't we try Kenzoku?
What do you mean? As in, try and confront him instead?
I mean, he could be easier, or
Do we all remember what happened last time we tried?
Well, last time he was also.
I remember
in his...
you ran into a wall.
I
So
didn't
does
run
Kenzoku.
into the wall.
It's amazing.
I mean,
Wait, what is the
This
last
was
thing
also-
Kenzoku said to all of us?
Kenzoku was also in the lair.
he
Do you
knows
his questions?
He did have
almost
questions.
just
Yes,
a-
you did it hurt.
No, I know that. I'm talking about you guys. This isn't about me right now. This isn't about me. We're not talking about me. We're
Have
talking
it.
about all of you.
This whole thing, all of it. It's all about me.
No,
He
it's
asked me.
So
He asked
funny.
me if I thought I would regret not following in my brother's footsteps. He asked you if it hurt. He asked Khriss if he'd ever been to the forbidden
to the
frozen
frozen
wastes,
waste and all
and
that
he asked Nastani if she'd told her family that she loves them.
Nice.
Well, he obviously
pretty
knows
close to the
a lot
Christmas.
about
Primeval
what is
Coast.
going on, and I think
Primeval
it would be
Coast.
worth it if we just go and
I think it's. I
check
mean,
it out.
because they're both major threats. I mean, who knows
And
what?
we got another major threat.
And maybe if we can expose
Sorry.
Kanzoku to the public.
Where
it's
is
also-
Kenzoku?
He
We
is
don't.
believed to be dead upon it.
That's the other part is we don't even know where to find him.
Unless we do.
Well, we found him last time.
Well, we found him last
We
time.
found him
because
in
he
his
was
house.
He was in his
Yeah.
house.
Which he then blew up.
Yeah. So I mean,
Next guess.
I'd say
Well-
Herb, if you want, you can make a history check, see what you know about Kenzoku.
Does he have like a townhouse or an apartment maybe that he might go on vacation?
Say you have advantage.
25.
Okay,
Or
you don't really need
advantage.
advantage, but yeah.
Yeah, 25.
I would say, going on your Kenzoku theory, there is one other place that you could think of, and that's where he makes his airships.
We
And-
need one of those
and
anyways.
Yuki-
Steal
Kimura.
one of those.
He has automaton factories there, and that's
Wait,
kind of where his
isn't that why
main
we were going to
airfield
Josar?
is.
To get an airship?
no.
No.
Is,
Cool.
that
Let's
the
do
island?
it.
Is
Bliss.
Ukimura the island?
Ukimura?
Yeah.
The floating city, yeah.
Yeah. It looks like that.
We're going to a flying place.
Annotating the map.
We going back there.
Oh, sorry. That was
We're
fun.
gonna go.
I should have used a pencil.
We're gonna see Kenzoku.
Dude, how
Okay.
dare you. It's all your fault.
I'm gonna make a deal.
He can't refuse it.
Well, I just
36
feel like
automatons for a
Kenzoku
watermelon.
right now thinks that
For a skull.
he
I'm
thinks
gonna own
that
it.
we're so held up with Praras that I feel like he's at a vulnerable.
Okay,
He
but-
doesn't think that he's like even on our
Radar.
radar.
Right.
Ah.
Okay, but what about the things that we've been planning to do? What of them? Do we just drop them and go do this, or do we
I
finish what we
I
started?
feel like
You're looking at
this
the map.
would help us with our other. Because just like that time, we almost killed her, and then someone steps in and just.
But what about the Lost Tier Saloon? You don't think that has anything to do with what's happening?
I think it may.
I think that's under Praras' domain.
I
But
do
we
think
can't
that
kill
I
Praras unless.
Unless we're going to be traveling by magical means, then
I mean, with Kenzoku, we don't even.
Magic school
We've
bus.
only seen a small fraction of what he's capable of building. He's a
Dude.
madman. We don't know what he has planned for the automatons and other creations he makes, and then what it has to do with pulling things from the veil. I mean,
but I
Based
think
off
Herb
of-
is right that we would rather confront him when he's not expecting it, rather than him and Praras.
Which is why taking him out first might be a better plan, because, like he said, he's the one who stepped in when Praras was almost done.
I think if we head southwest from here, we can still see if Josard knows anything. Pass by that, keep heading south, maybe follow the river, try to catch Kenzoku. From there, we can go to Cilicia, try to find this lost temple, and then go up to Basilica and finalize our lives.
Call.
Kenzoku and Praras
What
are
are you doing?
the only.
What is the call doing? He is carving a totem.
What are you carving?
A totem.
You know what?
Baby
That's
Khriss.
fair.
A dragon.
The totem idiot.
Maybe Khriss would have liked that. But yeah, what are you writing?
I can.
Can I read it?
It's a figure of a dragon.
It's like wood
Yeah,
carving.
it's a wood carving.
Yep. Do I recognize
He
it?
picks up hobbies.
It seems to be a blue dragon.
If we have any knowledge of.
Is that my mom?
There to store her echoes.
is left.
You have echoes of it?
There is much you do not know. I suspect it's because the sorcerer did not teach you.
Does Khriss have echoes?
Khriss echoes?
Where are the teleportation circles that we've used recently?
There's
Uh,
one
The ones that Ares was
down
shutting down.
here in Caught, and then there's one that connects to it up here.
We should go there.
Do we? If I were to use teleportation circle, would I have to have been there, or can I just choose? It says I can choose two that I know
Yeah.
that I know of.
Do you know teleportation circles?
Do I know if there's one in Basilica?
I would say you know there's one, but do you remember the combination of runes? With your
Yeah.
hand?
Do I know anybody?
If you've been through one in the past month, I'd say yeah.
Hey, maybe I could try and call my dad and see if
I
he
would
knows.
say you do know of one, because Khalice used it.
Oh wait, in the middle right there.
The one that takes you back to Ralphamfar. And then where else did you guys use a teleportation circle? Were you?
Did police make one in the
Yeah.
Forbidden Wastes?
Yeah, that's where you guys went to.
Is that one
Rock
permanent or?
No, it's not permanent.
Okay.
But I feel like we have used one too.
One, two.
We used the one in Rockenfar. We used one in Karani's tower. Well, that was the amplification, not
Well, if we ever needed to use one,
Did we use one in Mithril?
That's what I'm thinking.
In Mithril, I think the first time you guys got there, Lydia took you there. And then the second time you guys got there was because you used what?
I want to say it was a stone. It was the crystal. The resonance crystal.
No, you haven't been back to Mithril since
Not
you had
to
the
Mithril.
resonance crystal.
It was.
How did you guys get
Someone took us.
Yeah.
Because we brought Roberto Speedwagon with us.
Yep.
And left him there.
Oh, you're right.
Yep.
Was it?
Miravel?
No.
No.
It was Wasn't it?
I'm blanking.
Was it the guy with the demons when
No, it was the tree teleportation.
Oh, it was the tree.
Ah, inspiration.
Great
It's
job,
so
Laura.
I already have inspiration.
Yeah.
Well,
Herb's
you can
real
chew on
dad.
did I write? I did write down tree teleportation.
Transport via plants?
Is that a 6th level?
Good question. I'll double check for you. I'll say you write it down in your spellbook, yeah.
Because
Yeah, he made a point to copy it down.
Transport via plants.
And same with
The legacy one. It is 6th level.
then I can use it.
Go find a big enough tree.
Yay!
I've done it before, so I'll find a big enough tree.
Yep.
Well,
I do think that going after Kanzoku might be best, just because how many times has Praras, more so Praras, come after us and we've been on the losing end? Or she's every time.
Oh, except this time.
Almost.
Or she's escaped because someone else came to her aid. She's always 3 steps ahead of us, or more.
My only worry is that we don't know what we're going up against right
We
now.
never know what we're going up against. That's
At least Praras is a little bit predictable.
did you know what we were going up against when we went up the freaking tunnel?
What we've
That is a fair point.
what
No,
we've seen
but I just
is
mean
what we've seen is that Kenzoku can appear to help Paris at a moment's notice. So what's the difference between him dropping in on us when we're trying to fight Paris versus us going to fight him?
He might
Either
have-
way, we don't know what Kenzoku's going to do, but in one of those situations, Paris at least won't be there to kill us.
I'm just saying, if all of this is some part of this grand scheme of things and they're expecting it, I doubt he's not expecting us to go. And I'm
That's
not
what-
saying we shouldn't, but I'm saying
Well, that's what we're
We
trying
need
to
to be
do,
cautious.
is catch them off guard. So far, they think that we're going after Praras, or they're trying to bait us into going down to the Hells with Silas and Azorus.
but who's not to say that he's baiting us by coming and saving Praras?
I don't think that was even intentional.
I
Because
think they've known everything that we've done so far. If everything is a part of this plan,
Then what
this
do you
is not
suggest
different.
we do?
I'm not saying we do anything different. I'm just saying we're saying this so confidently. I don't think we should be so confident in our actions that we get reckless. Which is crazy that I'm the one saying that.
I have more
It isn't
confidence.
not. I think we should kill the first person who's bad.
I point to the Hydra.
No.
And then I nudge Aloria and then point at Gwen.
Remember when we fought Medusa?
Not
That's
actually.
the Hydra.
Gwen, I do not have confidence. I don't have any surety that anything we do has not already been predicted and expected. But what I can tell you is Praras was not supposed to lose yesterday.
Kenzoku, it was probably I mean, he's right. She wasn't supposed to lose, and he pulled her out of it because he said that it wasn't the plan.
Right. And is that because of us or is
So
that
I
because of
don't-
a call?
So the plan would not have been. The point is, the plan was not for Kenzoku to be there. So
To
that
show-
would not have been a bait for us to go attack Kenzoku.
If it was a bait,
You're right that we don't want to go in recklessly, and we can't drop our guard at any moment. But I do think that going to Kenzoku and trying to catch him off guard is our best bet now.
I didn't say that it wasn't. I'm just saying I'm worried about my friends and I don't want anybody to get hurt because we're being reckless and overly confident.
We never said we were being confident in anything.
No, I'm saying that it sounds pretty confident that we're about to catch him off guard, and I'm saying I'm not
We said we were
confident
going
that
to
we are.
attempt to catch him off guard. We never said we would catch him off guard.
We're saying this
And
looks
I
like
never
our
said
best
that I didn't want to do
opportunity out of
this.
that
I
option.
was just throwing things out there. Just forget I even said
My
that.
strength's 23.
Our best
Let's
bet.
just go.
I have more confidence
That's so.
attacking Kinzoku than I do Praras. Because Praras is at least predicting us, and
I'm just saying I don't
Makes
think
you
she's
wonder
the
why.
only one.
Well, she isn't the only one. That's the danger. Is that she's not even the one in charge of this. That's the danger. It's this person who has been within the public eye for over 400 years is not even the one in charge of all of this. Or the one behind all the plans. But if we take out her allies, and her ally, one of her major allies being
Ally.
Kinzoku, then that will weaken her. It'll throw her off guard. It'll cause her to act out in ways that aren't accounted for, and she won't have somebody to step in and stop her whenever she takes something too far.
Did she have anybody else step in and help Khriss? Did she have anybody else step in and help her fight?
We talked about this.
He told you guys.
Oh, okay.
The platinum hand.
The platinum
She
hand, yeah.
created shadows.
Do we know who those people are?
We know who one is. Just hard.
I'm
Well,
not
Can I explain? To
arguing that we shouldn't do this.
you? Y'all now know all the numbers.
I'm just saying
You know where Josard is.
this isn't our magnum opus.
I don't know a lot of things, but I say we bring the fight to somebody. It could be Josard, or Praras, or whoever, but I feel like we just need a win.
I think we utilize Josard whenever we are just about to. Well,
So you're saying we shouldn't go to him now. We should go straight
no.
to Kinzoku.
We are always being watched, I feel like, and I feel like if we go to Josard now and install a little bit, then
How do you feel we're being watched? As if there? Do you think that there's someone using arcane eye or
We
something?
know we're
on
being
us?
watched.
Well,
well,
yes.
I mean, there's things like scrying and,
Is it something you can tell?
well, I'm not sure the specifics, but I mean, some of us have constant amulets of non-detection, which
I-
would probably help with that, but I mean, some of us don't, so,
I mean,
But
Nastani,
I think she's
you-
asking what is doing the scrying.
I mean, literally any of their henchmen, like,
Anybody could. Anyone who knows the
Literally
components for that spell could do it.
Could do it.
You
But-
heard the same thing I did when we first took our ambulance off.
No.
It sounded just like that.
Khriss, was that you?
I mean,
Are you my conscience?
Yes.
We haven't talked in a while.
does the call kind of know? Never mind. I don't. The question I
I also
was
think-
nullified. Also,
Well, I'll be honest.
I don't know.
We know Herb's hiding something. But
Are you saying this to the group?
yes, we all know Herb's hiding something. I'm not gonna. We're not gonna
Yes,
pry him on.
he's
That's
hiding
not the point I'm trying to make.
Well, I said he's
That's
hiding
a
his
listen.
face. He's just embarrassed. I mean,
We're not gonna pry on what it is because we trust Herb with whatever. But I feel like he knows something that we don't, so I feel like we should try to follow his lead on this.
My face has changed.
would you like to show us? Or?
How does his face look?
Yeah, I looked at the mask.
Lift it up. You see his new, I think he'd been hiding it, but that kind of more bare bones expression, very similar to that of Peacefear.
Oh.
Very similar to that of the undead.
How did that happen?
So this is not new to me.
No, it's not unique.
I believe
For you.
my patron, as you could call it, it's like a demigod, something or the other. I don't know much, but it's given me a new purpose course
Interesting.
right
And
now.
what is that purpose?
I don't know entirely,
That's real. Been there.
but I feel fear. Once I do fulfill my purpose, I feel as if what was given to me now to set me on this journey will return back to what it once was.
Join the club, buddy.
I don't think I'll die, but
You think something will be fulfilled?
I don't think I'll die,
You just won't.
but I will be less
Cut
of,
to Herb dying.
You'll just have less power.
less of my. No, I don't know the specifics, but what I could assume is that
You'll be less of yourself.
He'll just get really dumb.
I was once more of a cleric, and now I'm more of a wizard. And
So
I feel
you'll
as if
return back to the cleric nature.
maybe.
You're also once.
This is all my assumption of what's gonna happen.
Okay. Well,
Still, I still feel like we should
So-
follow his lead when it comes to what we're gonna do next.
I do think that taking out Kenzoku is something that we have not really put much thought into before now. So it probably is something that we should do. We've continuously gone after Praras and obviously aren't fully strong enough to do so. So
Plus, if he is at his factory,
Look at this.
we could take a ship.
if we can steal something from him.
Sorry, this and Chris are present.
Speaking of vehicles, how are we gonna get there?
Well,
Transport vehicle plan.
that'd be cool.
You
Are they
guys-
I look around
Big
at
trees
the
around?
lack of, foliage.
there are trees outside.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
just dead.
I would just probably metagamey, but you were doing a job when you left for the Forbidden Wastes.
Talking about the oil.
No.
Job
Wait,
for
when I-
a person who promised something in return.
Yeah,
Oh,
hang on. Wait, we
shoot.
were supposed to. It was for Marrowvale, wasn't it?
Yeah.
No, that's
No.
not
No.
that
No,
important.
no,
No, it was.
it was.
He's on the right track.
We didn't get
Ethan's on the
the.
right track.
Oh.
Did you?
Oh, yeah, the schematics.
What were you there to get?
I was supposed to retrieve old parts, weaponry,
Yeah.
the stuff in the
Who
center.
had it all?
Khalees?
Where's Khalees?
She's back at the capital, isn't she?
I started setting up the teleportation circle to Rockwood Farm.
Was she still rocking for?
Or wait, no, she went back to Mithril,
Okay.
Well,
right?
No. She
metagaming
was
as
with-
myself.
You can
played a-
metagame as yourself, sure.
As
Yeah.
a pro.
Or wait, no, metagaming as Jack.
Which is yourself.
As also yourself.
In a previous,
If we
Tell
can
you
go
what,
to
campaign
next
that we
episode,
played.
can we do stuff?
they went down a tunnel.
They did.
They
The
did.
Underdark, yeah.
Let me
But
metagame
that was
as,
a-
let me metagame as Will real quick.
Yep.
I will see you guys next time.
So wait, no, she's. Or we could just ask her.
Sending to Greece.
We're all like, but where could
Where
she
can
be?
I meet you to pick up the goods for Maribel?
on some spice.
Herb? You guys are okay?
Oh shit, we forgot to.
My bad.
Good to hear from you. I turned in the parts already like a week ago.
She's in Mithra?
Yeah, I'm home in Mithril.
That's it.
I'll cast sending again.
Okay.
I'm holding. Where's Mithril?
She said, yeah, I'm home in Mithra.
We are okay. We just need to fulfill the job that we had for Maribel.
He... Are you done?
Yeah.
He has come back. You asked for a boat. He told me it was ready, that it has the circle on it, and it's with...
Okay, so we're gonna have to wait for
1
30
civic
minutes.
stone.
Stone.
Here,
Oh,
take
shoot,
the civic
yeah.
stone.
Use the company phone.
Company phone.
Sorry, my battery died.
Finish what you were saying.
Me.
It's with you?
That's it?
Where are you?
In Mithril. My home.
Specifics?
Do what?
There's a
we,
teleportation
can,
circle there.
we know a tree. And that's how we got through the first time, remember?
But they told us never to do that again.
Huh?
Right? They
Oh,
told us
yeah,
never
yeah,
to do
yeah.
that again.
Do we remember other trees that were there?
But don't they have a teleportation circle?
Or you could ask
Did
about...
we use it there?
Ask her at the room.
You need another sending.
Alright, wait 30
did
minutes.
she finish her stuff? What doesn't she tell us?
Me.
Wait
She
30
doesn't know
minutes.
what you want to know.
Arcane recovery for after 30 minutes.
Okay.
And then I will use that
Thank you.
to
Inspiration.
use another sending.
Okay. You wait 30 minutes. You cast sending.
So,
I need the runes for a teleportation circle.
Ask, or how else do we get to you?
Or how else do we get to you?
Ah,
Via
such
tree
a-
question mark?
He says.
Just texting it out. Some emoticons.
Semicolon and parentheses.
Yeah. Alright. There's a... Oh, no.
Oh, is she eating?
You're still here.
Do we count filler words?
Teleportation circle. Here are the rune sequence.
Rune
many words does she
sequence.
have left?
Insert.
15.
Perfect, because she needs 10. So she tells you the sequence.
Okay, I start setting on the sequence.
Oh,
Okay.
we're going now. Okay.
No, we're going
Are
later.
you going outside to set up the big circle?
Mm-hmm.
Perfect. Got it. Drawing the snap.
Hey, 10 on 3.
Do you need help, Herb?
Might make it go a little faster.
I'm
Can
gonna help him.
I take a little
I will
beeline
help.
to a call?
Yeah, so I think most everybody's going outside to help. It's you and a call left.
So,
You
what
can
now?
family time.
He puts down his carving that he's been working on and turns to you. Suit. I have regrets. But I am overjoyed to learn of what has become of you. Keep the dagger.
You sure? Seems pretty.
Your mother would have wanted you to have it.
What is this tooth?
It was hers.
It was hers.
So rip your teeth out, then kill her with the teeth.
So, what are you gonna do now?
I'm going to do what I always have.
Okay.
But
Do you want me to follow?
should you need me, when the time calls, I will be there.
I said out loud.
Pretty sure.
Shadow. I'm sorry, you don't get that right.
I understand. We were the same people.
Wait, what?
Uh-huh.
Wait, go back. Wait. Wait.
I'm messing with you. I'm messing with you.
Wait!
No!
The lower drop.
Everything breaks.
Moonshine, yeah.
It's Moonshadow.
I am Moonshine.
You're Robin! My dad was.
No, you're behind.
Yeah, the little spandex comes out. Put on
wanted you
this.
to have
Put on the
this.
green.
It's what your mother would
Yeah.
want.
Green speedo. So
I have predictions of where he will be. Of what is to come. You will face Praras alone with your companions.
You scared me so bad.
Aren't you pretty much just doing it?
With the
I have suspicion she is more than she lets on.
I would agree.
We do know
But I
that.
feel like we also saw like a different side of her. I've
The
never
sight
seen her
was
upset.
familiar, and that is what bothers me. This is your journey to take. I did not know my father long. And I am saddened I have done the same to you.
Alright. We can start over.
I'll be there when you need me.
I know you did your best. So, here. For a handshake. Hi. My name's Khriss.
stands up.
Damn it.
With a
It
K.
would've been cool if
Michael
it
Bay.
My name is Demas.
I'm Akal, also with a K.
And I go for a hug.
Just
So, everybody knows their dads, huh?
Alright, you be safe.
good luck on your journey.
And then jog out, slapping the top of the door.
All right.
That's what do you do?
As you head out, your friends have already set up
He's the
the
door.
Donk, yeah, stormtrooper style.
Ah!
So as you jump, hitting the top of the door, be it
That's
with your hand
amazing.
or head. Your friends have already set up the teleportation circle.
Alright, we good?
Oh, we good.
As long as we're killing bad guys. The Dissa says, as long as we're killing.
As long.
A lawyer gives her
As long as you come
The
back.
Hydra, as long.
Dude, nobody would.
His name is
Chris
Tyler.
as.
Tyler?
Kai.
His name's
Tyler.
Tyler.
It's like I named my Hydra
Tyler. Yo, Tyler.
Can we call it Ty for shirt?
It's
For sure.
Kai.
Oh.
And
Kyler.
there's 3
Tyler.
different names for each
Aw.
one.
Oh my
And I'm
God.
gonna
It's
regret
like,
it because
It's like
gonna
Ninjago.
die.
Bro.
I'm making sure that it's eating
It's
rations,
Kai,
by the way.
Jay, and Cole.
It's Kai Sinan.
No.
Ninjago.
Favorite Hydra.
Long before time had a name.
Calm down,
The
Sensei
first
Wu.
ninjutsu.
So, as you all head out, any last things you guys need to do before activating the circle?
I feel like probably yeah, but I can't think of it.
Can't
So
That's
think
fair.
So let's go ahead and do it.
Herb activates the circle. A light wall appears around, and there, through the shimmering magic, you can see a very nice room. You guys walking through?
Yep.
Yep.
Yes.
And you all step through.
And that'll happen next time.
And then we'll pick up there next time.
On.
On. Wait, before we go.
Guys, we messed up.
Please let me go first. I'm doing something.
Do something, Ethan. Go.
Subscribe to this channel, turn on the notification bell, leave a comment, leave a like. Please.
Follow us on social media at the Wayward7 on Instagram and TikTok.
Please.
And we will see you next time on The Wayward 7.
Good night, everybody.
Under the full moon we stand. Time slips away like rain so sad. In the path of the fallen sun, our endless race has just begun. Steps on the pavement, shadows chase me down. Heartbeat racing in this sleepless town. Minutes turn to hours, can't escape the grind. Running through the maze in the back of my mind. Hands are feet are moving, but I'm standing still. Climbing uphill against my will. Seconds slipping by like sand through glass. Caught between the future and the past. this race has just begun.